Hola everyone, Assalamualaikum, Zarin Tasim Priyam here, and today I'm here again with something really special. I guess I am here with something really special. I mean, I'm feeling the special vibes. So, what is that? Yes, one video was pending. Not pending, I was supposed to give that one day or something, but is it too late? No, I guess. Today I'm here with the part 2 of learning vocabularies in an easy way. So yeah, I did a part 1, and in that part 1 I told you that I'm gonna 100%ly come up with a part 2. I am here and I hope you guys will not have to wait anymore because I'm already here with my study guide. So study guide is always helping me except Zareen the genie. You know what, she thinks she's a genie and she's so powerful and she's so like a king, a queen like that or something. She's like an emperor. So she's not giving that much kind of appearance in our videos. But I am sure gonna prick Zareen the genie this time. Like, hey, do you think you own everything? Do you think you are not needed in our lessons? You are, so please join Zareen the genie, we miss you. So I hope from the next time Zareen the genie will join. So yes, we have to start, right? And my study guide wants to say something. Let me hear it from her. Oh wow, my study guide is telling me that today we are gonna learn 10 rules. More 10 rules rather than the rules I told you. Not taught you, I discussed with you the previous day. So yeah, I think they are gonna be really cool. So my study guide is already here with the first rule. Let's see what it is. But remember, I never like to say rule 1 is that, rule 2 is that, rule 3 is that, because I don't want this to be so boring and so like memorizing. I want you to learn from your mind. I want you to understand. So please understand the first tip I'm giving you, not the rule. Okay, so let's learn the first tip. What is it? Get better at studying new words. So what does studying new words mean? Suppose you have a word here which is called angry. I felt angry. So can you say any more words rather than angry here? Can you use any more word rather than angry here? So that's when it comes that you want to know some other words to improve your vocabulary. You know angry, but are there any synonyms you can use instead of angry because it's so commonly used? Yes, there is. You can say I felt annoyed instead of I felt angry. You can say I felt irritated, or you can say I felt furious, and then you can say I felt frustrated. I felt frustrated. And then you can say I felt crumby, or I feel so annoyed. That's the thing. You can use synonyms to increase your vocabulary. Not to increase, you just get the dictionary or a website and then you search that can I use any other word instead of angry, or is there any other synonym of angry? I want to use it. So you can do that. You can search synonyms and you can read synonyms instead of the word angry, and you can use them in sentences too. That's a very great point. Now let's move on to the second tip my study guide gave you. And what is that? When you do learn new words, don't learn them on their own. So what does this mean, learn them on their own? This is also confusing to me. Learn them on their own, I know this, so I'm gonna teach you now. Learn them on their own means do not let the words be alone. Like there is a word called fun. So do not let it be alone. Do something better, or add another word, or add more 2 words or 3 words to make this word like big. So you can make fun, right? You can make fun. you can have fun. So make and have are two new words. You learned two new words. So see, if you add few words with the word you want to learn with, then you will be able to learn more and more vocabularies, guys. You can add something to that. Now let's move on to the third tip. The third tip is learn new vocabulary through stories. Yes, stories are very great. If you love to watch stories on TV, like there are lots of stories you can get on YouTube. I have my computer behind. I can search, but I'm not doing that. So you can search and see stories, like there are many English stories there out there. I see English fairy tales, English folk tales, Aesop's fables. You can listen to them or you can read them. And you know what? Especially I suggest you to start with children's books. You guys may laugh at me that Zareen, we are grown-ups. Why will we read children's books? You have to start from the very beginning. That means the starter. The starter has to come first and then you can go to the higher levels. Yeah, did you reach university level when you were just 3 years old? No, you first learned ABCs or different kinds of nursery rhymes or something when you were 3 years old, but you never got to go to university. So this is the thing in learning. First start with children's books so that you can get the starter. You can start with children's books. It's one kind of advice from me, so try to follow it. Now, let's move on to the tip number 4. So tip number 4 says, listen while you read. Whoa, I added this point at number 3 before, but still I'm telling you that when you're reading any Aesop's fable or any children's stories, you can search it in YouTube, or if you have the audio file, you can listen to it so that your pronunciation also gets perfect. And thus, your vocabularies will be perfect too. No worries, just follow it. You'll be the best, okay? Now, let's move on to tip number 5. Thumbs up this is, but 5 can also be like that. I use this, but you can also use this. Okay, let's move on to the tip actually. So the tip is learn new vocabulary through songs. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. I love songs. I am just a song insect, or you can say a song bee. So they are spelling bees, so can't there be song bees, right? So I'm a song bee. I love songs so much. In my spare time, even if I don't like to watch TV, or even if I don't like to draw pictures, I definitely listen to songs. It spends my time, I just like it. And sometimes when traveling, if I feel bored, so I just listen to songs. That makes my day. And when you're listening to songs, when you try to sing it with your favorite singer or with your favorite band, then you feel like, oh, let me sing it with them. Let me sing it with him or her. And thus your vocabularies can get increased too, because you are learning the lyrics, right, to sing. To sing, you need the lyrics. So you're learning the lyrics and you're singing it with the singer. So yeah, this also increases your chance of learning vocabulary. Now let's move on to the 6th tip, and that is get better at using online dictionaries. Yeah, this is, you can follow it or you cannot. Yeah, many of the rules you guys will not love and many of them will be really useful for you. So this is just in your hand. If you love or if you like to use online dictionaries, then you can. Like, I sometimes use the Oxford one, or I sometimes use the Cambridge one, and there are many other dictionaries you can use online to practice. So whenever you search a word in the dictionary, that word comes with both pronunciation in American accent as well as British accent. The parts of speech of the word comes, the phonetic expression of the word comes, so you can learn many things. And also it's used in a sentence also comes, how it can be used either. So you can use online dictionaries. It's also part of learning, right? Who doesn't love to learn? Now, lesson number 7. Not lesson actually, it's a tip. But this is also a lesson for you because this is kind of different than the others. Really different. It is labels and flashcards. You know what? Labels and flashcards, they're used for playing games or playing different kinds of things you can use, like Uno is one kind of flashcard, and then cards, the game of cards, it's also used as flashcards. But if you write a word in a flashcard and if you see it like this and this and this and this, you turn it around and see. If you like keep it in front of your desk, and if you just take a look at those words for a few minutes or for a few seconds, then you can learn vocabulary. I may not like this personally, but I'm suggesting it to you because many people like this. Okay, now let's move on to tip number 8. Tip number 8 says, describe the world around you. I saw a movie. There, a person wants to be a CBI officer. That person says, from my very own childhood, I wanted to do my country, and I hope in future I will do my country. So this should be, I will work for my country, I will serve my country. But that person couldn't speak the right English even though he tried. So trying is the best thing. He tried to express the world he is seeing now. He wanted to do something for his country, but he said, I wanted to do my country. This is wrong, but still he tried to express the world around him. So try to express the world around you. That would be a really great thing. And now let's move on to tip number 9. Imitate a native speaker. Oh, I love the way people imitate native speakers. Even I do. I also imitate native speakers. And yeah, one of our tutors at my English teaching program, that means where I learn English and I also teach English, there a person called Jake Daggers there, and I love his accent. I'm just fond of his accent. You know what? I follow him sometimes. I don't know if he knows that or not, but I follow. And even if I follow his, I also follow others, like my favorite singers' pronunciation, like my favorite actors and actresses' pronunciation. I also love the American accent, as I told you that I prefer American accent the most. So I also listen to few native American speakers so that I can improve my American accent. Now, the last but not the least tip, and the 10th tip is, speak and practice being in conversations. Yes, this is the best thing we could do to learn vocabularies. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes when I speak to Mr. Jake, I use different kinds of words which are really not that much used, but I try to use them so that I can improve my vocabulary. And also, there's one more other thing. If you conversate, you'll try to express yourself. And when you try something, you'll try to find the word which you want to express. And when you find the word you want to express, you learn a vocabulary. So isn't that so easy? Thank you so much, study guide. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope this video was really helpful for you. Yes, in part 1, I kept you waiting a lot for part 2, but here it is. Please follow it, guys. I'm also following my own videos. Each and every day, at least I say one topic of English which can help me to become a fluent speaker, which can help me to become a native speaker. For me, American native speaker, but for you, anything you want to be. And thank you again so much. I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation today, my video today, and please keep me in your prayers so that I can make more videos like this, and please encourage me by writing how was the lesson and whether you could learn something or not. See you in my next presentation and my next video, teaching video. Till then, take care of your health. Gracias!